he hadn't killed up until that point, but he was strongly considering killing Superman. Like that was the one that he would break his rule.
Used to remotely control the sniper rifle.
Well, and I feel like a lot of the killing is. I will, for the rest of my life, say that the problems with both BVS and Man of Steel are Goyer.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, okay, Goyer and Snyder, but like them working together.
They're not a great mix. I always forget. I think it was Christopher Nolan that chose Snyder, or at least suggested Snyder as the director for Man of Steel, because he's producer on that movie.
Yeah, maybe.
So we have Christopher Nolan to thank for those movies.
I mean, they're still better than Rises.
Debatable. I still like Rises. Maybe it's just nostalgia.
I talked how much I enjoyed the Snyder Cut. Oh, I haven't seen the black and white version yet, but no, yeah, the Snyder Cut's awesome.
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
I like the
commentary, folks.
I like the regular version, the non-black and white version of that. It seemed like it was kind of pointless doing the black and white version for that movie.
Forgot what I was doing for a second.
Yeah, Rises is a good movie.
It's not.
Out of nowhere, took out everyone in the court. At least the kitty cat. What?
But no, can't wait to do a 4-hour commentary.
Hey, I mean, we did the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah,
so
that was a lot of fun.
I think. I mean, that's only 3 hours, but still, I think we could still probably do the Snyder Cut at some point.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be fun. It's just funny that it's gonna have to be like a 4-hour video.
Maybe we can take a break 2 hours in.
Well, so I was actually thinking, because I'll probably watch my 4K of it. That's 2 discs. We'll do like a 5-10 minute break after disc 1 ends.
Alright, I didn't know they split it up between discs.
Yeah, that's a 2-disc set.
At least you get to see Anne Hathaway bend over in spandex. That is something that happens in that movie.
That is. That is something that happens. That doesn't affect my enjoyment of that movie.
Rise is a fine movie, but not a great sequel to The Dark Knight. I guess that's fair.
That movie is like a 6 out of 10 at best.
I think that series really could have ended with The Dark Knight. And maybe it ended on a better note, arguably, if it just stopped with that movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the frustration, is that ending is so open-ended, like, it could end here and then he just has Batman adventures, or the next movie
he retires.
Or, you know, the next movie is just, he's Batman. But like that year 1 Batman where he's still wanted by the police. Instead we get
I don't know, I think
Bruce Wayne.
I think it's I think if you watch the ending of The Dark Knight, you could read it as he's retiring after that.
You think? No.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because that whole movie, Bruce is looking for an excuse because he wants to be with Rachel to stop being Batman.
Yeah, but then she dies, and his lesson should have been, I have to do this, like, so that nobody else goes through the pain.
I think it could go either way.
A world of fun, mischief, and festival. A world where the only person you need to answer to is
I mean, this whole channel is dedicated to reviewing Batman stuff, so we're going to eventually.
We're gonna get to the Nolan trilogy at some point.
Yeah, I was
But
just thinking a Dark Knight commentary would be a nice, like, 100 subscribers thing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good goal.
You heard it here, folks. You get us to 100 subs, and we will do a commentary on the Dark Knight.
Yeah, I'm down. I still love the first two movies in that trilogy.
No, they're great. Origins is still, like, the best origin for Batman.
Yeah, and for the longest time, that was my favorite Batman movie. Like live-action Batman movie.
Yo,
I
what's up,
think
Armando?
the Batman might have surpassed it at this point, but I still have a soft spot for that
Why
movie.
didn't I think of that?
Adam March says, I just can't believe how short Batman's whole career is because of what Rise does. Yeah, exactly. Zed says there's only been 2 good movies. Which 2 movies?
The main chimney. Okay, then.
I'm curious, what are the 2 good Batman movies? And if you say Returns, you're wrong.
I cannot wait for our Batman Returns commentary.
Oh, God. That's the worst Batman movie.
It's really not.
It really is.
I love Batman Returns.
It's boiling lava. I mean, those are good movies, but you're not giving nearly enough credit to the Batman.
The steam from the furnace will boil me alive.
Batman Forever is pretty good.
I need to cool down the coals somehow.
Batman Forever's okay.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin
Dark Knight
is
and the
so bad
Batman
it's good.
are like the holy trinity of Batman movies.
And Mask of Phantasm.
Yeah, but I think I just like talking about the live action.
No,
If
sure,
you
sure.
put Mask of
Mask of
Phantasm in there, it's
Phantasm.
not even fair. Like,
No, I mean that's my favorite Batman movie. But yeah, if we're just talking live action, it's definitely those 3.
oh
Yeah, I have a soft spot for the Burton movies. They're not exactly Batman. Like, it's very much a different take, but it's part of the reason. Those movies are still part of the reason why I became a Batman fan in the first place, so.
I mean, I like things
I don't
about
know.
89.
Yeah, I love the vibe. I love the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, I don't have the glue ice grenades yet.
The glue grenade is in the next one.
I don't know, man.
I can't say the word glue.
Forever is the best of those 4 movies, and it's not even close.
Yeah, I think 89 is my favorite. I know it has flaws, but it's my favorite out of those 4.
It sucks. No, it's alright. The best thing about 89
like I
is
said-
that it's not Batman Returns.
Well, I mean, no movie really is Batman Returns. That's what's so special
Yeah,
about it.
exactly. It's because the other movies are better.
That's what's so powerful about it.
You know what you've got to do.
It's about family.
The steam is blocking the exit. If I follow the pipe back, I may find a way to shut it down.
I think we're about to fight Captain Clown.
You killed Captain Clown?
And covering some animated series stuff is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Who was Holly talking about?
Robert and I were talking about doing Brave and the Bold at some point. I don't know if you've seen that show, but we'd have to like figure out a way to do commentaries on that.
I have not seen that, so that would be interesting.
Yeah, I know it doesn't seem like it's exactly your Batman, but it would be nice to give it a try.
Well, I mean, like I said when we started this, like, I don't want to just do things that I like. That's boring.
Right. And like, there's so much, you know, Batman content to cover that's very different. Like, there's a diverse amount of different takes on Batman we could talk about.
Yeah, and this gives me the excuse to experience some of those that I honestly probably wouldn't have seeked out otherwise.
Yeah.
You guys need to do the complete Nightfall. We can't. We could.
We could, honestly. I've read the first part of Nightfall. I still need to finish that whole saga. So
can you give a rundown of
this
how
would be an
Universe
excuse for me to
understand
finish.
what he's doing with rebooting? I mean, we can tell you what we know. But what do you mean you don't understand? I'm just not sure what you're...
I mean, I think it makes sense to reboot with younger actors. Like, it's a 10-year plan, so we want to make sure that they can still do these movies come 10 years.
Of course I will.
Yeah,
So
I
let
mean,
me
it's
finish
a
the
new
Gotham.
universe.
I'm going to find her first, then deal with Joker.
You know what, Torgo? Let's announce it here, if you're cool with it. After Killing Joke, our next comic review will be part 1 of Nightfall.
Sure, yeah. I've read part 1, so...
and I've not read any of it, so...
we can do that. Yeah, the way I was reading it was like this collection of 9 different trades. It's like 9 parts. There was like a prelude to Nightfall, and then Nightfall Part 1. You know, Night Quest, Night's End, all that.
Yeah.
So, if we do all of that, that's probably going to take us a long time.
Yeah. Okay, so, Zed, I will get to your question in just a second. So, let's do this instead. Instead of saying that's our next one, let's start prepping for it.
Okay.
And then that's just
we can definitely talk about it.
When we're able to. And let me look and see what I have, because I know I have some collections. Adamark says we could do it in 4 trades, which might be the best way to do it. But let me see what I have, and like we'll compare notes on what we have. I thought I was supposed to... Oh, yeah. I remember. I have to... I don't have the Zappy gun yet, though. And then we'll decide like how we want to tackle that. But I would like to do Nightfall, because that's one of 2 big Batman stories I haven't read.
Yeah, for me it's that and No Man's Land.
Those are the exact stories that I haven't read either.
Oh, well, there you go.
I've read some of Road to No Man's Land. Yes, Zed, that is when Bruce is taken out by Bane.
That's the breaking of the bat. And then John Paul Valley takes over as Batman.
Okay, so and then to rewind, you said, is Gunn adapting certain stories, or is he writing... It sounds like it's an original story, but like he's taking from comics.
I need to find a different way to get past Joker's
He's
man.
listed All-Star Superman as a big influence, which is cool because that story's great. But it's not going to be like a straight adaptation of like Superman Birthright or something.
Right. And that makes sense because he's never really done that with his Guardians movies. So he's definitely going to be taking like elements from different stories and kind of doing his own thing.
The closest you get is the Suicide Squad, which is just like an issue of Ostrander.
Yeah, which I didn't know until Austin explained that to me, because he read the Ostrander stuff.
Yeah, I've read some of that. It's pretty good.
I still got to get to that. So for Superman, that's going to be inspired by All-Star Superman. It's not going to be a one-for-one adaptation, obviously. And then, well, the one that they are adapting straight up is the Supergirl one.
Yeah.
Woman of Tomorrow.
The only other one that I know of that I feel like he's taking inspiration from is just that John Byrne Man of Steel run.
Yeah.
But we also just don't
I-
know enough about what he's doing. Just all we know is who's been cast.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Get closer.
The Batman movie is probably going to be inspired by the Morrison stuff, just because it's Damian.
Yeah.
Who's screaming? Huh? He's here. Don't let him get in. Take the door.
Will we be able to tell you better, like, what he's pulling from outside of All-Star Batman, All-Star Superman?
Stuck up here. Get over here.
When we get a trailer or something.
Stand.
Yeah, and I think sometime this year we're supposed to hear more of the slate. Don't quote me on that, but that's a rumor I've heard.
Oh, okay.
He's making you look stupid.
Yeah, I think, but I don't know if there's going to be time, because obviously he's doing Superman right now, and then he's going to be filming Peacemaker Season 2, so he's a busy guy.
Yeah, so he announced his Batman movie is called The Brave and the Bold, and it's going to be about Bruce and Damian.
Oh yeah, he's not going to be Batman. Damian's going to be Robin.
He said in the new Batman.
Oh, I misread that.
How dare you?
I'm sorry, Zed.
Not another. Oh God, we've got another.
But no, I'm pretty much excited for most of what was announced.
Hello?
For Batman, I'm a little like kind of wait and see on that, but I'm very excited for Superman, obviously, and I think Lanterns could be cool.
Yeah, exactly, Adam Arch. I don't think it'll be a one-for-one adaptation of any particular story. It'll just be pulling what he likes, and kind of like Nolan, where you can see clear comic book influence, but it's an original
Can you
story.
stand?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
What's wrong with these
Oh my
people?
God, that guy
That
just
crazy woman
bounced.
thinks I can fix the Joker.
What's wrong with him?
That was
Something in his
funny.
blood. Some kind of toxin. It's killing him. He blames something called Titan.
Titan.
Yeah. Do you know what he's talking about? He kept going on about his
I
last
haven't seen
laugh.
any trailers for Deadpool and Wolverine.
I mean, there's only
Yeah,
one,
fair enough.
and that's a Deadpool
What's
movie.
happening? How does she know what we're saying?
I don't think you're
Yeah,
going to
I
come
can
across
confirm.
too many Deadpool fans on this channel.
I can confirm. It looks like a Deadpool movie.
At least they won't be getting in.
Well, I mean, I don't mind Deadpool. I like the first two
Wait here,
movies.
Doctor.
I'm just not. I just haven't read any Deadpool, so
What
I'm
the hell are you
like
doing?
not very
I
informed on
need
that
to get out of
character.
here. Someone needs to stop Joker.
But yes, reminder, we are doing
Stay
The Killing
here.
Joke this
You'll be
coming
safe.
You
Friday, and the review of the
If you
comic.
hear anyone coming, hide.
That's going to be
I'll be
interesting
back.
because I've always been kind of mixed on that story.
I mean, I think I still like it overall, but yeah, we'll talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it here. We're going
It's
to
still-
talk about it in a week.
I mean, I think it's still maybe one of the definitive Joker stories.
Yeah. Are you ready to talk about Brian Azzarello's Joker?
See, I've not actually read that, so maybe we could review that at some point.
I haven't either, but nobody like talks about it.
I've heard some people talk about it.
Quinn slowed me down.
Not as much as
I
Killing
need to get
Joke,
back after
obviously.
Joker.
And you said you have the original version, right? Like the original coloring?
No, I have the recolor.
Oh, okay, so do I.
I think Robert, the version Robert has, I think
Oh,
has
maybe it's
both.
he says the... Okay.
Yeah, I think you might have been thinking of him.
That's the plan.
It's not a plan. It's a suicide note.
I'm not scared of him. The door's welded shut, and he's just some freak in a costume.
Okay, then you stand in front.
Why, you chick?
I do kind of like how we've been going back and forth between famous stories and more niche stuff like Ego.
Yeah. Now we gotta do something really obscure after Killing Joke.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'd love to review The Cult at some point. I don't know if you've read that.
I have not. I do want to read that though.
Yeah, that's a fantastic story.
I thought you were supposed to. I thought you were supposed to pop these. Maybe that's just the DLC. Yeah, I feel like Zaz is a villain that's not really used much in the comics.
Protocol 10 will commence in 9 hours.
Oh, there's a really cool Zaz story in Nightfall.
Oh, okay.
That we can talk about.
Yeah.
And in this game, he has one of my favorite side missions.
No, he's used really well in both, this and Arkham Asylum. I don't even remember if he's in Night.
He has a cameo. You see him on like some security cam footage, and that's really all you get.
Get out of the smelting chamber, B-Man. What did you build?
And I don't think he's in Origins at all.
He's not.
Too slow, you big ugly bat.
Yeah, I'd love to see him in like a Matt Reeves movie. I think he fits perfectly in that role.
Yeah, I mean, he would be my pick for not the main villain, but like a secondary villain in the Batman Part 2.
Yeah.
Surprise, B-Man.
It's Captain.
Yeah, and I have no idea.
He's gonna teach you some.
We still don't know that much about Part 2, but if the rumor about Mr. Freeze is cool, I'm down. Or Mr. Freeze is true. I think that's cool. No pun intended.
If the rumor about Mr. Freeze is cool.
Cool bit boy.
I just hope that Matt Reeves sees Mr. Freeze like Arnold does.
Oh, that he's a very sexy character.
Yeah.
It's one of the weirdest things Arnold has said behind the scenes.
Hold still while I pound your face with dirt.
I mean, I'd also be down for Clayface in the sequel. He's been rumored as well.
Give me that Mike Flanagan Clayface movie, you cowards.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's kind of weird to do a solo Clayface movie when he's never been in a live-action Batman movie. But I mean, I'm down for it if Mike Flanagan's directing it.
Yeah, that'd be kind of like doing a Madam Web movie, even though he's never been in a Spider-Man movie. Oh wait.
Oh wait. Oh no.
Get out of my way.
Is this the first time we've ever seen the Joker have to face with the consequences of one of his plans, like actual consequences that aren't just being thrown back in Arkham?
I said move!
I think this is one of the, at least off the top of my head, the biggest examples of that, where he's just facing the consequences of his actions in the previous game. Maybe there's another story like that.
It's also crazy to think we've been playing like for an hour and a half and we just got to the basically the impudence for this whole story.
Yeah, and really the strongest part of the story, in my opinion, because I'm not that big of a... Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan of the Hugo Strange stuff in this game.
Yeah, I'll have to see how that plays. I wouldn't mind having a Clayface that's like, you don't know it's Clayface till like the very end. They don't need to do Hush. Like, their Riddler is basically Hush and Riddler.
It's basically Hush, yeah.
Find Croc and have him rip a hole into the
I mean, they even made him look like
For
Hush.
some explosives? Not my style. I always prefer a woman's touch in these situations. Stay where you are, Ivy.
Hey, what's up, Anime? Thanks for stopping by, man.
Thanks for being here.
I need to get my kit from
It's
my
all
apartment.
good.
No way I could face Ivy without
These
my
are the
keys.
sections that I'm
I
not
can
looking
make it
forward to in
without
playing in this game on hard.
Oh yeah, because Catwoman's not as powerful as Batman.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's just how the character is designed. I'm not.
Why do you hate women?
That's not what I said.
For the record, none of us here at Gotham City Bulletin hate women, except Torgo.
Oh no, not this again.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I like that Hush story for the art, but I don't need another Hush story.
I ain't so sure.
The only way you could win me over on that is if you do Heart of Hush finally.
Which I still have to read. I've only read the main Hush story. So as Hush as a character, I think he's just okay. I've never seen him done like. I've never seen anything that's gotten me like really on board with Hush, or read anything.
Yeah. We're gonna have to review Hush, folks.
Well, how are we supposed to find
I've got it. You can review it.
I do too. Mine's in 2 trades for some reason.
So what? How does
Oh
he...
really?
How am I supposed to?
Yeah.
I don't question the boss.
I guess
You
it's
shouldn't
kind of a big story. It's
What's
not.
she doing here?
It's not Nightfall big.
I don't know where they
Also,
went,
the, like-
but, yeah, it was like an anniversary edition. It was 2 hardback trades.
One of the unintentional consequences of Hush is now we have to keep forcing the like, Catwoman Batman romance and things.
Yup. Thank you. Thanks, Tom King.
Thanks, Jeff Loeb.
They did do an
an
Hush.
animated Hush.
I have not seen it.
I thought it was okay. A lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was fine. Just because they changed the twist.
I like went to the objective, did the beat up part, and then just left. I didn't actually do the objective.
Good to be home.
What are you doing?
We did, yeah. I mean, we have that on our backlog as either a commentary or review.
Yeah, I think we were thinking doing a commentary.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens though.
What next?
We haven't really done a movie review yet.
Okay, Selena, time to find.
Just because we want to focus for
Let's
reviews,
hope
we want to
she's
focus on
forgiven me.
comics. There's like a million
Of course she
reviews of
has. She
Dark
would
Knight,
hold a
of
grudge.
movies out there.
Yeah, and I kind of like doing commentaries for the movies just because, I don't know, they're fun as watch parties, and like you said, there's like billion other Dark Knight reviews you can see.
Yeah, and it lets us do something different from our normal Haven of Horror stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably do.
Yeah,
if we do
I
a
just
movie review. We would probably do a Dark Knight review just to like get it out there in the zeitgeist. But for
Well, I
right
was
now,
also-
I'm happy to stick
I
with
was thinking-
commentaries.
I was
Oh.
thinking if we do movie reviews, it would be for new stuff.
True. That's
I
not a
don't
bad
know
idea.
if you
either.
agree with that. Yeah, like whenever the Batman 2 comes out, we'll review that. Do like a spoiler discussion.
Adam Arch prefers commentaries to shit. Look out! It's the cat. It doesn't quite have that same ring. It's the bat. Whoa, she's fast.
Boss wants you skinned. We're gonna do it.
Yeah,
I
that's
also
probably
just
what we'll do.
I hate navigating as Catwoman in this game.
Oh, it's so annoying. She can't glide.
With the stupid like perfectly timed jumping thing. I hate it.
Remember when this was DLC?
Yeah, kinda. I think the first time I played this game though, it was with the Catwoman stuff in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, at
So.
launch, this wasn't included in the game. It was paid DLC.
Yeah. Just 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not very good with Catwoman in this game. Oh no.
Well,
No, that's
what do we
just
have
Torgo.
here? Weird out-of-place plants, check. Mindless hypnotized henchmen, check. The oh-so-subtle odor of rotting pumpkins, check. Looks like I've found the entrance to Ivy's lair. Hello? Ivy? You here?
You shouldn't have come here.
Oh, come on.
Fuck you, Ivy.
You're not seriously going to hold that against me forever, are you?
You killed them all.
They were just flowers, Ivy. I'll buy you some new ones.
I
I know a place that...
Don't quote
Come
me on
on,
that.
Red. Can't we just... Oh, for the love of... Hey, Pammy, dear.
She's in a lot of things. She's one of those voice actors where you just recognize her voice.
Yeah. Listen, I had to edit that playthrough out today
Don't let her hurt
to upload it as a more standalone for people to watch after the fact. And I was getting PTSD just from
Do you really
watching that.
think you can beat Mother Nature?
Well, notice how this Poison Ivy fight isn't as much of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, except it makes you
Because
play
you're
as
mostly
a
just
Catwoman.
fighting thugs. Yeah, but it's not as hard.
You done, Red?
I'm pretty sure that's an intentional like reference anime. I think they get
Yeah,
right
that's
back
definitely
for
sarcasm.
the Telltale games too.
Oh, sorry. What about the Telltale games?
I'm pretty sure they get this voice actors back for that too.
No, not for Catwoman.
I've spent
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think that's Laura Bailey.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Playthrough.
It's been a minute since I've played those.
Yeah. I really like this voice actress for Catwoman though.
This Poison Catwoman.
The voice actress.
No, she's great.
And when I'm done, your flesh will be replaced with blood.
Poison Ivy, why are
Better
you so
than-
mad?
Are we done yet, Ivy? I just want to talk.
Because
That's all.
Catwoman killed her
If you're
plants.
still breathing, it's not over.
Oh, for.
She's consistent. I'll give her that.
You can't outrun nature, Selena. My spores will fill your lungs and kill you.
Shut up, Ivy. Oh god, she's even got those stupid flowers from Asylum.
Are those pods that shoot out the orbs? Yeah, that is by far one of the most hard boss fights in that game.
Look, Red, I just need your help.
I mean, just look at our stream and how long John spent on it.
You've got some nerve, Selena.
And then Poison Ivy doesn't come back for the rest of the game. Whoa, I don't like where this is going.
Oh no.